going on, everybody? Daddy Dog 5 in the building. You know, I'm really dressed like a father right now. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I still got some conditioner in my hair, but it's okay. Oh, it's not all right. Like, it's pissing me off. It's actually. What's going on, everybody? Daddy Dog 5. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're gonna react to some things my boy Liquid Stretched said about controller, and you know, nothing against opinions, because that's all they are. And to be honest, I really don't feel any sort of way. I barely play Fortnite anymore at this point. You can look at my Twitch, because whenever you see Fortnite on my Twitch channel, that's literally as often as I'm playing the game. I made a video like this back in season 2, which I don't know. It was earlier this year. The tone of that video was trying to convince one, that keyboard and controller is overpowered. Keyboard a little more so overpowered, and how the state of controller was overpowered rather than controller in general being overpowered. Fortnite has changed in such a way that I kind of agree with what Stretch says. And if you guys don't know, I spent a lot of time on keyboard, but I'm mainly a controller player. So I'm here to offer both perspectives. I have both perspectives. And yeah, we're just going to react to this. And I'm just going to leave you guys to it to interpret this video how you want, because I'm not trying to push anything forward. We're just going to react to it. And yeah, again, I'm offering both perspectives. Let's get into it. That sexy ass Deeds intro, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, this is Liquid Stretch talking. Controller is OP. It is broken, takes no skill. Like, it's way better than keyboard and mouse, and anyone that disagrees, like, is just fucking awful at the game. And, like, to be honest, you shouldn't be able to even talk to me about it if you're not good at the
game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I am awful at the game compared to someone that spends 8 to 16 hours a day on the fucking game. I'm a little above average though. You know, place top 2% in the cash cups that I play in, so that I used to play, and I was a former competitive player. Anyways, but yeah, we're here. We're still here making this video. I don't know if you need a certain level of skill to have an opinion on a topic, but
like, if you're like not good at the game, you shouldn't have an opinion on which is better, because you don't know. But controller's definitely better. You have better movement, more consistent aim. Pretty sure controller plays one squad. Let's see, squads, True Up in CS, Solo Invitational, Solo Up in CS, the last, all the Dream Hacks. That's weird.
I mean, I can easily look up who won all of the events that he was talking about, but I feel like it pertains for like per region. Reet and his controller buddies placed a little high in NA, and then in EU, Mongrel, Mitro, and Tayson won. They're all on keyboard, but they actually won like the entire event. So I can easily look up some logistics, but we'll do that later.
That's weird. They win every single FNCS, they win every single tournament, so not better, right?
Oh yeah, when Clicks posted that that tweet about like all the controller players winning whatever the fuck. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but like immediately after that I went to the World Cup. Fucking, I understand that the World Cup was like a long time ago, but like immediately after I went into like World Cup, the finals for solos, and like top 20, top 25, I think at least, were all keyboard and mouse. But and that's the biggest event in Fortnite. So
it's almost like you need a controller player on your team now, because the movement's just better. Piece control is the most important thing. It's kind of funny. Anyone that just doesn't think this is good is just so fucking trash at the game. You have better aim in grand finals because you're less nervous. Home meta is infinitely better. Controller's just infinitely better.
Like, in terms of nervousness that someone would feel, I feel like from playing both keyboard and control, like, it's a lot more detrimental when you're nervous while you're holding something that can fit in both of your hands, rather than something that's planted down on your desk or whatever you're playing. But it's whatever. And I'm not here to fucking argue that minute detail.
Well,
You should stop
but
playing
you
Raiders.
complaining, not finding a way to get better against it isn't helping you do better against it.
What?
Someone said, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Stretch PC takes no skill. Anyone can learn how to play PC in a few weeks.
That's bullshit.
Dude, you are fucking.
Like, you can't listen to that guy because he keeps saying PC.
Right.
I think he's missing a chromosome. To be
That's
exact.
bullshit.
Like,
No,
that,
it's
that
like-
kid is definitely not there in the head.
He says PC takes no skill. Like, he didn't say keyboard and mouse, so it just
Yeah.
makes you think he's like 10 years old or some shit.
Like, PC keyboard takes skill, bro. Do you see all these buttons on my fucking keyboard?
It takes a lot. It's a lot easier to learn how to play with controller than it is to play with keyboard. Like absolutely. Whoever that kid was, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot harder to learn keyboard than it is to pick up a controller and you have this joystick. Like everything you need is right here rather than right here. You know what I'm saying? Like you get what I mean?
There's 1,000 buttons, bro. Like, shut
It's
up.
not about skill. It's just the fact that controller aims for you. Keyboard and mouse, like, you just actually need to aim it yourself. And on like shitty lag and
That's true.
less
That's true.
frames and fucking grand finals if you're nervous and stuff, depending on your sense, like controller's just gonna be more consistent. Controller.
If you jump from controller to keyboard, the first thing that you're gonna notice is that everything is on you when it comes to keyboard and mouse. Regardless of whether or not you play claw or not, you're aiming in a way because it's nubs on a stick and it's just like so. Yeah, aiming's just not as good. But like, what you'll notice is that the way you aim on a controller is that let me get my. So like this is my aim joystick right here, and say if the person is like to my left, I'm going to aim my joystick there, leave it there, and then I'm gonna press shoot, right? So it's kind of like a look right here and then shoot, or like try to aim where you think the person is gonna end up and then shoot. And aim assist helps with that a lot because if like for those of you who know how aim assists work, if your crosshair is within a certain range of the hitbox of the enemy, it'll like do that for you pretty much. Personally, I don't use aim assist on controller, so I'm within like the lowest demographic of players, and I feel like that demographic just takes the most skill to play the game. But I played with aim assist for a majority of like my Fortnite career, so I again I have both perspectives. Aim assist is literally just like tracking for you, and the first thing that you're gonna notice when you go on a keyboard and mouse is that when you're on a mouse, I think I'm getting shot. Everything is on you. So like I'm aiming, there's none of that bullshit. There is absolutely none of that shit. It's literally all on you. Wherever you aim with your mouse, that's where your shot is going to end up, So DPI can help with that, Sense can help with that, but at the end of the day, wherever you're aiming while you're on the mouse, that's where like everything's on you. There's absolutely no aim assist. So that might be a hindrance, but then also that gives you the eligibility to maximize your skill. So I'd say if you're a good aimer on keyboard and mouse, if you have maximized your mechanics and your skill on keyboard and mouse, you can go above and beyond what like is even possible on controller. I've got lasered by people who I've mistaken for hackers, and it was just they're on keyboard and mouse. That being said, it's hard to get there, It's like even pro players find that, like they're sitting here making this argument. It's not easy to get there whatsoever. You have the potential to be much better, but controller really gets it for you. Like another thing you can't do on controller that you can do is just like stay on build mode. Like you're gonna have to stay on build mode, or else like it's literally physically impossible. The fact that clicks beat phase sway after 5 months of not practicing in like any other game, right? Keyboard and mouse is just up here, and controller is just like saying in the pits of hell. Like I'm not even trolling. Like there's like in any other game for Fortnite though, Epic has made like a lot of compensation for controller players that you just won't find anywhere. Like anyone with 46 chromosomes knows that like a keyboard and mouse on a game like Call of Duty is just incomparable compared to controller. But look at Nate Gibson and then look at like I don't know, fucking any controller player on Call of Duty. Like it's just like incomparable because Fortnite is such a performance heavy game. I don't know. It's just they like over the span of Fortnite, the lifespan of Fortnite, they've just made a whole bunch of compensation for aim assist. It started to get crazy was when season 12 came out and you see motherfuckers get lasered across the map. And I'm not excusing Epic's reasoning for doing that. I know why they did that because they think that obviously controller is vastly underpowered compared to keyboard players. So you know, which is true, but then like they just made the state of controllers so overpowered, like just so overpowered. Now this is where we wrap this up. What you guys need to take away is that keyboard and mouse as a whole, although it may be harder to learn, the potential that you can have on keyboard and mouse is just like night and day compared to the potential that you can have on controller. The only reason why controller players are comparable to keyboard and mouse players on Fortnite is because of the state of controller, what Epic turned controller into. And we saw this in season 12 when controller was so overpowered, but that's because controller PC players mainly fought against a high demographic of people on PC, which, you know, before people switch from console to PC on controller, the main demographic of PC players were keyboard players, right? So like you have this controller player and a keyboard player on the same settings, and Epic felt the need to ramp up controller to that extent. That should like you know, I agree with the fact that yes, aim assist just takes no skill. You'll hear me say it in my streams all the time when I get lasered across the map because I don't use aim assist. So I feel like I'm just to talk about that. But like when you have an entire panel, entire keyboard, and you have mastered it, like if you are still learning, okay, I understand. But if you have mastered it, if you play this game for 8 to 16 hours per day on keyboard and mouse, I just feel as though you really can't like talk about controller being overpowered when you literally have like the maximum potential that there is to acquire in this game. I'm about to drop a video explaining how Fortnite takes absolutely no skill to play anymore. And of course, I'm talking about controller players, you know, so like I'm on both sides here, you know, but just to pretend that controller is somehow better innately than keyboard is crazy. The state of controller in Fortnite is ridiculously overpowered. But I mean, why do you think it's overpowered? Why do you think the small demographic of controller players that distort their fingers, play claw to compete with you guys, have overpowered aim assist and whatnot? Why do you think PC aim assist was different than console aim assist? Because we're going against keyboard players. You take that as you want. I'm out.